Hello, and welcome to the fun side of the Brawlhalla community. Hello, guys. I hope you're doing great. Thanks so much, El Doku Loco, for fighting against me. We had an amazing fight here. This is a different format. I'm not seeing the match while it plays. I usually do that. I don't work with a specific script. I just go over my head and start talking. I want to talk about a little bit of the casting tournament that we should have as a community. I will go for some of the things that I think that are needed and some of those things that I think they're optional but that help to improve a little bit the experience of the tournaments. First of all, I think the casters should know the knowledge, should have at least knowledge on the game, like a considerable size, like more than average, I think. That means like playing a lot. That means like they should have knowledge about the legends, what are their moves, some different strategies, things like that. Casters should have knowledge of the competitors, the contestants that are participating on the tournament, and that is pretty easy to see if you make the research on some of the previous tournaments, or if you hop into one of the streams that are usually going over Twitch. That's something that the most concurrent names are hopping all over the most famous streamers, so it shouldn't take too much to know what's the name of the competitor, what is his playstyle, or what are the things that they usually do on matches. They should know the legends' strength and weaknesses. That's something that a lot of casters have done in the past, and that's something that really helps to integrate the audience into learning and stuff what they watch. I think that is something that is required for casting a tournament. Also, they should know, a caster should know the big community members, should know what are the big names of the big players, so like previous champions and stuff like that, you know. Also the history of the previous tournaments, who won on the last one, who is like getting really high up on the brackets when they fight. Um, that should something that casters should be doing on the tournament, so we could have like an ongoing history on the tournaments. This is for streaming. I think you should have streaming experience. That's something like know how to interact, know how to speak, know how to modulate your words and stuff like that. This is not my previous language. I mean, this is not my first language. I speak Spanish. I stump a lot of my words in English. I actually talk more fluid when I speak in Spanish. You should interact and be aware of chat. You should always, and this is hard to do sometimes, you can't comment, say on the tournament, on the match, and be aware of chat at the same moment. You should have like a mod for for doing that stuff. He could whisper you stuff important that the community is saying, but you should always be looking at the side and see what the people are saying, because for most of the part the community is a lot of information that will be thrown at your face, and it's awesome for you like a caster to interact with your audience. This should be this is a really important point for me, at least. But yeah, I think it's necessary. You need to have a formal vocabulary. You need to not curse, don't say bad words. That encourages the people to say bad words in chat, and then they get all toxic and all stuff like that. You should have like a formal language. That's a required thing for tournaments. I think you should take it seriously like that, because if you go to any other big tournament, you know, they don't talk using bad words. I think you should have always the willingness to have fun. I think on tournaments we all want to laugh, we all want to have a great experience, we all want to have unseen things on the games. You should be aware of your mindset in that, you know. Have empathy from both sides, the casters from the audience and the audience for the casters. They all are trying to do the best they can, you know. The casters, they want to provide a good show. I think that's something that all have the intention to do when they're doing this kind of stuff, and the audience must understand that in tournaments the things don't always go as one planned, you know. I casted a tournament, the second ESL tournament, and for the most part I think people enjoyed it. Like, there were a few problems with it that we tackled on really quickly, but for the most part I think people enjoyed it. There was a lot of viewership on that tournament. After, even though we had some problems, what people want to see is always like fun games, like quick games. They don't want to see a loading screen for such a long time if you're not speaking, that, or if you don't have anything to say. They want to see the game, they want to see some awesome stuff happening to the screen. I think that should be a requirement. What else? I think this is optional, but it always helps a lot. You should have a good setup, a good overlay, because that gets people like more engaged, and they could see the production value that you're putting into the tournament. I think that's something that it's optional, you don't need it, but it helps a lot, you know. It helps a lot. It tells the audience that you are taking things seriously. And I think the last point I have is that you should have, I mean, you can always ask for help, you know. If you say something like, hey guys, I don't know, can you help me with this? Can you give me an advice? If you're really humble about it, people in chat, like, they won't hurt you, you know. Be humble about it, and everybody will help you to go over the problem that you're having. You know, we all want to have the best experience, you know. We all want to have fun. I think that you should always be asking for help, and don't go over all the stuff on your own, you know. Have people to help you, you know. People will. We will want to succeed, to this game to succeed on the competitive side, and we all should work really hard to doing so. Well, that's all I have to say, guys. I will leave subscribe. That would be awesome. I'm always on Twitch now. I have recently gotten a lot of followers on Twitter, so you can follow me up on that. And what else? What else do I want to say? I think that's it. I will leave the video with the same advertisement as last time. I think this would be longer than usual, but bear with me. I think this is a interesting topic to talk about. So yeah, see you guys, and have fun. Guys, I'm sponsored by Com Gamers, and you know what? You should get yourself some jerky. And to do that, just go to the website. I have left a link in the description below, and you can get a 10% discount on all your purchases using the promo code Milo. And you know, in the community, a lot of people have been trying this awesome jerky, and the reception has been great by a lot of people. So if you want that, you should totally check that out. So yeah, that's it. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.